First Kings 3 and 9 says, Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this thy so great a people? Wisdom is essential for walking in our role as kings and priests. We need to be able to discern what we should and shouldn't do, what our responsibilities are as we lead, and how we should steward and govern what God has given us. Wisdom is incredible because God makes it so simple to get. All we have to do is what we find Solomon did here. James 1 and 5 says, If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. All that we have to do is simply ask, and he promises to give it to us. A foolish king won't last long in power because he mismanages that power. And we know from experience that we lose everything that we mismanage in this life. A foolish priest not only deceives himself, but even worse, he misleads others, holding people back from going as deep with God as they can and should be going. Fools are destroyed, not just literally, but spiritually, emotionally, financially, socially, and in every other area of life. And we can't let that be our lot in life. God called us for better than that. He calls us to be kings and priests who have the gift of wisdom in operation in our life, allowing it to influence our thoughts, our words, our actions, our desires, and everything else as we live out the will of God, being who God made us to be. For more of God's Word, remember to like and subscribe.